Hi, this is Anita, the Global Trade Gal. Today we're going to talk a little bit about sustainability. Sustainability seems to be the buzzword which is going on a lot. As people look at things like climate change, resource depletion, think about ethical living. Sustainability becomes one of those words that a lot of people think about and wonder, how can I have a more sustainable life or buy more sustainable products? I want to first define what we consider to be sustainability, because for sustainability, we look at both the science and craftsmanship. We focus on materials that will renew quickly, reduce waste, and enhance the natural beauty of an interior space. So here are some of the materials that we like. Here are 7 sustainable materials that we consider to be sustainable materials for home decor. The first one, of course, is bamboo. Bamboo is an amazing plant. In fact, it is a plant that grows very fast, and so it's considered to be the fastest growing plant on Earth, with some species growing up to a meter per day. It regenerates naturally without the need of pesticides or heavy irrigation. We love bamboo. We love bamboo for its strength, for its lightness, its flexibility, actually for its natural look too. We use bamboo in a lot of different ways. There's villages outside of Hanoi that do spun bamboo, which basically they put the bamboo into strips and then they sort of spin it around. They make bowls and other types of objects out of it. We like bamboo for furniture bases, for lighting, for lamps, for mirrors. We sometimes take the bamboo and we burn the bamboo, which means that we put sort of a color on the bamboo and it kind of gives it this warm type of hue. We love bamboo because bamboo is just a great material. Of course, it's limited because bamboo is so strong and it's straight. It doesn't bend, so it needs to be cut and joined together. But bamboo can be made into strips where it can be woven into baskets and other things. But we still consider bamboo to be a great material and a great sustainable material. Another material that we love is recycled wood. We do things out of recycled pine. We love recycled wood. Yes, recycled wood has its problems. It's been used, so there could be nail holes in it and other things. But we really feel like recycled wood is a great look. It's an innovative, sustainable way to reduce waste and not just using just timber and cutting down trees. It's about using things that are reclaimed from buildings, from boats, from industrial structures, and it gives new life to this material. Not everyone's able to work in recycled wood because it can be kind of messy to work in. It has to be a factory that's willing to put the wood together, to be able to take out the nails and the other type of structures, maybe fill some holes and other things. But one of the beauties of recycled wood or using recycled timber is that each piece of furniture, each piece that is being used has its own unique sort of look to it, because no 2 pieces would be the same, exactly the same, because they would all have different woods that have been used and aged at different times. Water hyacinth is another great plant that can be used for furniture, lamps, mirrors, and other types of accessories. It was once considered to be a very invasive plant. This is an example of a plant that for many, many years nobody liked it. It would choke the rivers and lakes along Southeast Asia. However, they began to discover that when they harvested it, and it was, dried correctly, it became a strong, pliable fiber that was perfect for weaving. Water hyacinth is something that can actually be dyed. It could be painted. So it really has many different types of colors and finishes on it. It also gives the ability to remove the invasive species in the waterways. It doesn't choke up the waterways anymore. It's sort of a win-win for everybody with the water hyacinth. Water hyacinth really is a great natural look. Rattan is another material that's considered sustainable because of the fact that it grows so fast and it grows in the rainforest, again, of Southeast Asia. Unlike trees, it regenerates quickly and it doesn't require cutting down the whole plant to harvest. So this really makes it a very sustainable type of material. Its strength and flexibility is ideal for furniture and decorative accessories. You can use it in chairs, you can use it in light fixtures, and you can use it in all different types of natural finishes and other things. Rattan really is another great type of material to use. Wood that has FSC certified wood, that's wood that verifies sustainability. FSC certified usually is a more expensive type of wood because they have to go through the verification process, but that of course also shows that the wood has been cut down in a sustainable way and that you are then protecting the environment. Recyclable metals is another one. Like aluminum, you've seen some aluminum, iron, brass that's been recycled and been reused again. And this is a great way to be able to use those metals. It can be used in things from lighting, it can be used for mirrors, it can be used for decorative hardware. That again is a great way to be able to use these materials. There's some really good fast-growing woods that can have a bit of sustainability to them. Woods like acacia, rubber wood, mango wood are often byproducts of other industries. So, use them can add some value. In fact, rubber wood for many years was just burnt because they didn't know how to use the wood, how to take the rubber extract out of it. And this is an example now of a wood that's considered a very good wood, and it's considered sustainable because before it was just wood that just went to waste. As is, mango wood too. At Mondoro, we really try to be as sustainable as we can be. And we really believe in sustainability. Our approach is to to have an ethical sourcing, is to be across Southeast Asia, to look at ways we can have ethical sourcing in all that we do. We look at waste reduction in our practices because waste is one of the ways that you can actually be able to ensure to, add more sustainability, to make sure you limit your waste. We use non-toxic finishes and adhesives, and we use, ongoing research to look at ways for sustainability. If you're interested to be able to discover and learn more on this, we've written a blog post on this. What are the best sustainable materials for home decor? And in there we show some of the home decor products that we actually do too. We actually show, some of these products and how these products are used. Sustainability is really, a great thing. You might ask, well, what makes a material sustainable? Materials considered sustainable if it's renewable, has a low environmental impact, and is harvested or produced ethically. That really is the definition of sustainability. So that's why in this list we include things such as bamboo, rattan, water hyacinth, because they all fit that description. They're renewable, like for example, bamboo will quickly regrow itself. It has a low environmental impact and is harvested or produced ethically. That's why bamboo is considered to be eco-friendly. Bamboo too, it uses little water and can be harvested without killing the plant. And you might ask, well, what is FSC certified wood? This is a certification that ensures the wood products come from forests that are managed to meet strict environmental, social, and economic standards. That is what it means if you ask for FSC certified wood. So we hope that you'll read our blog post on this, that you will want to be able to learn more about sustainability. Sustainability seems to be sort of like the key word now for the future, a key word going on now where a lot of people are talking about how can we be more sustainable or live a more sustainable life. This is Anita from Global Trade Gal. Thank you so much for being part of our community. We hope that you will press the subscribe button if you have not already, and that you will join with us. Thank you so much.